Now, let us look at the method of completion of squares and see how this method is useful in solving a quadratic equation. So if you have an equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So to solve this equation, we take the help of two identities that we have learned. One is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So let us use these formulas to solve this equation. So let us see the relation, how these formulas can be applied here. So ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now let us divide the whole equation with a. Because the right hand side is 0, it doesn't really matter if I divide the whole equation with a. So you have x square plus b by a times x plus c by a is equal to 0. Now this implies, so you have an x square term. So what I try to do is, I'll try to convert this into a 2ab term. So you have x square plus 2 times x times b by 2a. So b by a into x can be written as 2 times x times b by 2a. This 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So again you have bx by a. So I've written this term as this. Now you have x square plus 2ab term plus, if you want to complete the square, you have an a square term, you have a 2ab term, you need a b square term. So x square plus 2 times x times b by 2a. So to complete the square, you need the square of this beside this. So what I do is, I'll add the square and subtract the square. So b square by 4a square, I'll add this term and subtract the term, plus c by a is equal to 0. So this implies, so now what can I write the first three terms as? The first three terms can be written as x plus b by 2a whole square. And I'll send these two terms onto that side, is equal to b square by 4a square minus c by a. That is equal to, so if you take the LCM, you get b square minus 4ac by 4a square. This implies x plus b by 2a is equal to x plus b by 2a whole square is equal to this. So x plus b by a is equal to plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by root of 4a square is 2a. And this implies x is equal to, so you have a 2a here, you have a 2a in the denominator. So these two are like fractions. So I can combine the denominator. So plus b, if it goes onto that side, it becomes minus b. So minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is the value of x. This is a formula. I can always find x by just substituting the values of a, b, c in this formula. So what are the roots of the quadratic equation? X is equal to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is called the quadratic formula. So this is a general way to solve the quadratic equation. Whatever be the values of ABC, you just need to substitute the values of ABC here to get the values of x. How many roots do we get? We get exactly 2 roots. So if you take plus, you get 1 root. If you take minus, you get the other root. So a quadratic equation has exactly two roots. So if you take an example, if you take the same equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. We have solved this using the splitting of middle term method. Now let us use method of completion of squares. You don't need to do the whole derivation. You just need to remember this formula. So x is equal to minus b. So here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5 and c is equal to 6. So x is equal to minus b plus minus root of b square. Minus 5 whole square is 25 minus 4ac. 4 into 1 into 6 is 24 divided by 2 times a is 1, 2 times a is 2. That is equal to 5 plus or minus 25 minus 24 is 1. So root 1 is 1 by 2. So if you take plus, you get one root. If you take minus, you get the other root. 5 plus 1 is 6 by 2 is 3. 5 minus 1 is 4 by 2 is 2. So you can see that you got exactly the same roots. But this method is a more general method where you don't need to think about finding those alpha and beta which satisfy the given conditions. So whatever be the values of a, b, c, you just need to substitute the values of a, b, c in this formula, you get the answer. So this is a very important formula. Commit this to your memory. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Thank you.